worried about his athleticism, because he was worried about his athleticism, because he wasn't dunking. So that's when I got the big tractor tie in the backyard. So after every drill, I had him jumping on it 25 times. And then after that, the bounce got crazy. I can't let go of the beat there. Tell me the key to the fist. Mommy just wants some no decent. Cause he's so fat, he can't miss. I've been picking up. Worried about his athleticism, because he wasn't dunking. So that's when I got the big tractor tie in the backyard. So after every drill, I had him jumping on it 25 times. And then after that, the bounce got crazy. I can't let go of the beat there. Tell me the key to the fist. Mommy just wants some no decent. Cause he's so fat, he can't miss. I've been picking up. Worried about his athleticism.
Shalom. Shalom, Yashala, Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash, for giving me the spirit through this video. Double honors to the elect elders of Israel that were well. Strong salutations to brothers out there that labor in sound doctrine and sincerity. Yahweh, Shema, Shabbat, them for elect and peace. Blessings and salutations to the house of David, the elect. And in this video, you heard the dad said he was worried about his son's athleticism. His son is Ja Morant, which is a well-known NBA star, NBA basketball player today. And he was said, he was during the early years he was concerned about his athleticism because he wasn't dunking. But he had him doing drills and pretty much working him, working on his explosiveness and his jumping ability. And shit, sooner or later, he was jumping out the gym. He jumping out the gym now, shit. Which we see it paid off. And this is why a father is key to being in the son's life. It's prevalent, man. This is why it's key for a father to be in his son's life, man. It's prevalent. It's mandatory. Let me get this. He chastising his son. He wanted to. I'm pretty sure he was working him to the bone, man. You know how fathers be that when they love their sons and want to see them do great things, man. Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Right, and that showed through his training him, working on his jumping, his explosiveness, his jumping, and whatever else, to help him dunk. It paid off, man. Cause look where he at now. I mean, he got some situations going on now, but for the overall part, look where all his hard work got him. Where he known, and he got sneaker deals with Nike and $200 million contracts and making millions of dollars. That was from him putting in the work and his father being on him at a young age, man. Chastising him. All right? I'm reading this again. Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. All right, this is and we got probably the same thing to this ministry. The Lord is taking us from low level to God's, and it's gonna come with hard work, process, and training. I'm gonna start off with this. This is Hebrews 12:5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when I are rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If you endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if he be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons? Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much be rather in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? For they really for a few days chastened us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness, right? He doing this for our best interest, man. Our best interest. You know, for our profit. So, you know, like I said, all right, this is Psalm 66 and 10. For thou, O power, hast proved us, thou hast tried us as silver is tried, thou hast brought us into the net, and thou laidest affliction upon our loins. Thou hast caused men to ride over our heads. We went through fire and through water, but thou broughtest us out into a wealthy place. Boom. You know, the Most High is making us the gold, bro. Sirach 2 and 5. For gold is tried in fire, and acceptable men in friends of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. All right. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in a time of affliction. And with that, I'm going to say shalom to Shalom.